What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to Bad Thoughts Podcast. What up, Candid? How's everything, brother?
Pretty good. How are you doing today, Tones?
I'm good, bro. I'm good. I'm chilling. Today's Sunday. We relaxing all day. It's been writing a little bit, watching some YouTube videos. Ain't much going on today.
Yeah, I feel it. Just recovering from the fights from last night, the UFC fights. Sugar Sean O'Malley just took Cheeto Vera to the cleaners, man.
Dude, he
And
destroyed him. It was
yeah,
it was unfortunate because I was expecting like a a good fight because he had won the first one. And it was just a ass whooping. It was just pure domination from
dominate. It was pure dominatrix.
yeah, pure dominatrix. Pretty much, dude.
Motherfucker, yeah.
Yeah, I know, pretty fucking much.
Yeah,
But
I felt
yeah,
bad too because his family, man. Like he was fighting for his kids, and don't get me wrong, Sugar's good. I feel like sometimes he fights for us people. I feel like he fights for the wrong reason, but when you look into the picture, it's his job and he's fighting for money. So I can't say he's fighting for the wrong reason, but he's
yeah.
still outside of the fighting thing. I think he's kind of a douchebag. But last night he fucking showed his skills, man, and he whooped that dude's ass in all
It
five
loo-
rounds.
it looked like he was focused from the jump, dude. Like
Yeah,
from the ring of the bell, the start of the first round to the like like you said before we even started the podcast. He wanted to knock him out, and that's what it looked like. Like he was
the
up
whole
four,
time.
he was up 4 rounds. Like he could have just ran around the whole fifth round and didn't do nothing, but he was just fighting him the whole time.
And he threw everything. He was throwing punches. He was throwing knees, kicks. Like it was a full display of martial arts. And so I give him his props. Don't get me wrong, like I think he's a great martial artist in general. I don't think anyone actually seen him go that full five like that and keep pushing the pace. He's gonna be someone that's hard to get for a long time.
Yeah. And then he called out Ilya. What's his
Taporia,
name?
yeah.
Ilya
Hey,
Deporia.
the new champ, he's about to go up a weight class. I don't know if that's gonna happen. I think the boss man Dana wants him to fight a few more people in the 135 ish, but we'll see.
Yeah, that was a good fight. I really enjoyed watching it.
Oh yeah.
How was your vacation, bro? Heard you were on vacation.
Yeah, it was good. So we ended up going, taking the kids out to Disneyland for the day, and then we went to the zoo, the LA Zoo. I've never been. Um, when you ask people like about things before you go, try to get the feel, the taste of the water, or whatever they say, the feel of the water. I don't know what the fucking saying is, but no one tells you that you have to walk 133 acres uphill, downhill, uphill, around a hill, up that fucking hill, around that hill. That motherfucking zoo was
Oh, the zoo.
literally,
I was talking about
yeah.
Disneyland. You've been there.
My bad. Yeah, I was like, fuck. No, the zoo, dude, was just every hill you can fucking think of was there in LA. But
Really?
yeah, it was. But the thing is, this zoo was massive, and it had shade, which was awesome. The enclosures were super clean. This place was spotless. There was not even like a fucking speck of gum on the floor. They were
Wow.
remodeling everything. It was really, really nice. There wasn't a lot of animals. Like some of the animals were not in the cages or hard to find, but just because they're remodeling some of it. So when they're done with that, I want to go back again for sure. Dude, they have this giant ape like chimpanzee habitat, and it's like a fucking this whole big ass rock wall, and they're just like I think there's 16 of them in there, and they're just fucking sitting there like fucking with each other. And then they're like screaming. There's this one that was just fucking punching this other dude in the face. I was like, hell yeah, the fight's not till Sunday, bro. Chill out. And then there's some gorillas there. The gorillas are nice. They were cool looking motherfuckers out there, just chilling.
Hey,
So yeah.
so who if you were to battle any animal and you think it's like the what animal do you think is the most strongest animal out of all the animals? Like
Like what?
if you were to put up an animal to like beat another animal, what would you pick?
Ah, that's rough, dude. It'd be either a gorilla or a bear.
Yeah.
Yeah, bear, dude. Those bears' claws are so fucking sharp, dude. Like one swipe from a bear, you're pretty much done. Cats are pretty good too. But the thing is with cats, they don't. If a cat could stand on its hind legs and actually fucking swipe, I think it would have I think it'd be different. They mostly jump and try to get that jugular shit. I think I'm gonna go with the bear just
Yeah.
because of the claws. If it didn't have claws, if it was a declawed bear, then the gorilla for sure.
Declawed bear. Why'd you say cats then?
Because cats would be like a third on that list. Like I feel
Oh,
like if people were to
like
put
a
it on,
lion or like a
yeah,
lion is what you're talking
yeah,
okay,
I'm a lion, like a fucking like a tiger.
tiger.
Yeah,
Yeah, I think a tiger would win too, but at the same time, a gorilla and see like I know a gorilla or like even a fucking panda will be able to like chop its head off with one bite just because their fucking jaws are so crazy. Like
mhm.
they would be able to snap their head off, but at the same time, a gorilla would be able to handle itself, like turn faster and all that shit. You know what I'm saying? Because it
And
has
they think different, like, they actually think
yeah.
like humans, so I could see that being an advantage for 'em.
You ever see that video of that? I think it was a chimp. They flashed numbers on the screen, like literally for like less than a millisecond, flashed it, and the chimp had to. It was 1 through 10 spread out with on the screen, and you had to click 1 through 10 properly, and then he gets a treat. They
Yep.
would flash it like within less than a second. He remembered it, and he did the 1 through 10, and a treat came out. Like they are so fucking smart, dude.
Yeah,
Chimps,
yeah.
so
Chimps are
fucking smart.
mean, though. Those are mean motherfuckers,
Oh
dude.
yeah,
They're all mean. Those, they have these mandrills. Have you seen a mandrill? Like
I don't
the
even know what that is.
so think of it as like those, kinda like those blue butt baboons,
Mm.
but the mandrill has the big ass fucking snout with the fucking fangs.
Oh,
It has like the blue and red nose. Though then they get fucking big. They
isn't
had
that from
those
Lion
there.
King?
Yeah, those yeah, that motherfucker
Yeah,
Rafiki, we call him
yeah,
out
there you
here.
go.
Not Rafiki, Rafreaky.
Real freaky. I see
Yeah.
you. Ooh,
Uh,
a little freak though.
he a hood. Real hood though. But yeah, he's there. They had a couple of freakies out there, and they're actually pretty nice looking. They just doing their own thing. They had a lot of baby animals, which was cool. I love seeing baby animals. I think it's fucking awesome. And then the crazy thing is like the chimpanzee had a baby chimp, and it was all like hugging it and shit and feeding it. Then this other chimpanzee came up and was like, "Hey, dog, let me get some titties," and and she was like, "Fuck you," and like kicked that dude away, and then started feeding it. And then she's like, had to like get up and yell at him because like homeboy still wanted some titty milk. And she's like, "No, I'm feeding my baby here." So,
Dude, like to me, it's crazy how they're like the alpha chimp or the alpha gorilla. Like
silverback.
they they do some crazy shit to like become king or whatever, however they say it. But um they fuck with each other a lot too, if you noticed.
Yeah.
They're always like shoving each other off the fucking
You
trees and
see
shit.
see the one
Off
where
the
the kid gorilla, the T gorilla came and poked the dude's butthole?
dude. Like, they're always fucking with each other, bro. Like, even though they're not the closest to humans, I guess apparently pigs are the closest to
Hmm,
humans.
interesting.
That's why they operate or not operate, but they do experiments on pigs, from what I heard or read. Because it's the closest thing to a human anatomy, from what I'm told.
Interesting.
Um, but yeah, dude, you would think that gorillas or apes were some kind of or were a little bit similar. By the
Yeah,
way, I could be fucking completely wrong, but that's the last thing I've heard.
it
It's like
sounded good.
pigs have like the anatomy of like a human or some shit.
Speaking of pigs, dude, they had fucking, like, real warthogs, not the fake ass warthogs, but, like, the big ass fucking tusk with the fucking fur. Like, those motherfuckers are so
Could you
ugly.
eat like have you ever ate those?
A warthog? I mean, I've had wild boar.
Okay,
Yeah.
that's the one I was looking for.
Yeah, oh, dude.
Is it gamey or is
Oh,
it good?
no, wild boar is really good.
Yeah.
Yeah, well, it's one of the it's fucked up because Americans, I think, are so, like, you have to have pig, you have to have chicken, you have to have beef, and then that's kinda then there's a little sprinkle of lamb in there if you're on certain sides of the town.
Yeah.
But then someone comes up, "Oh, I got elk," and I'm like, "Oh my god, he has an elk. How why? But why?" And elk meat is, like, 50 times better than beef. Fucking wild boar is 50 times better than pig. It's
Mm,
just there's different steps of meat when you start getting up that chain. I mean, I had some weird ass shit before. I had kangaroo, I've had alligator, I had python, I've had um, what's that shit called? I had lion. I think we talked about this, didn't we? I had lion. It was
yeah.
mixed with the fucking like caribou or some shit or fucking something,
I
some bitch ass animal with antlers.
I've heard this story before. I still don't believe it. I still that
When you come over, we're going.
you might have thought you ate lion, but it was probably the homeless dude that died 3 months prior.
If that was homeless, then motherfucker grill that shit up because it was good. We're going next
Um,
time for sure. They have ostrich, dude. Ostrich is pretty fire. Kangaroo is probably my least favorite. It was a kangaroo burger. It was just dry. It needed mustard too. Like it was something you need mustard on.
Apparently, they
Uh,
have like kangaroo jerky too. I've
oh,
seen someone eat that shit.
I fucked up and I was sitting in my car. We're this on the road trip, so we're getting gas and I'm sitting in the car. And then we had to feed the babies, so I pulled over and like parked in this little lot. And it's this weird ass parking lot. So you have a gas station, and up this hill you have this like shop, and just literally says shop on the front. You're like, what the fuck? Okay, that's fucking way to be creative, asshole. It's your fucking place, but it's in the middle of nowhere. The next stop is 16 miles to the next rest stop. This
Damn.
place is like up a hill, so you have to go up a hill, and then it's this gas station that's looking over the freeway but on a hill. And I even told my wife, I'm like, what the fuck, it like, who put this shit here?
We stopped there. I
You know
think
what I'm talking about?
I think we stopped at that same spot when I went with you.
We did. Yes, we did. Yep, it was the Shell gas
Yeah,
station. Because
yeah,
I've
I
been
know
there too. I'm like, where the fuck?
exactly.
What is it? That motherfucking place, the Shell gas
Yeah,
station, and it had a little taco stand in the fucking left corner or the right corner.
yeah,
And I was telling my wife, I'm like, man, this place is fucked up. And she's like, why? I'm like, number one, it's a Shell gas station up on a fucking hill. Number two, there's a fucking taco stand right there. And then number three, there's a place that just says shop on it. I don't know what the fuck
yeah.
to do. So I sit in the car, and it's like 15 minutes going by, and I keep looking over, and I told her, I was like, that sign over there says exotic meats. I don't know.
Did you go over there?
No, but I didn't because I'm
Uh,
like, in my head, I'm like, exotic meats, that's fucking weird. You're in the middle of nowhere. There ain't nothing around. There's a fucking taco stand right there. So like, what? Like these things are added up to me. Like
yeah,
it's the leftovers. Um, but on the sign it said alligator meat and ostrich and then something else. I'm like, oh, those aren't too fucking like that's not exotic. But I guess it would be because when was the last time you had fucking ostrich?
yeah,
Yeah.
yeah.
But
Never.
if you ever get the chance to eat like deep fried python or like snake, do it. It's really good.
I heard Florida they have really fucking like really good
Gator.
alligator and snake. Like they specialize in it.
Yeah, I had gator twice. I had a gator burger, which I didn't like that much. That was kind of fishy. So it was weird. It had like the texture of kind of like a burger, but it think of like those not the veggie burger. What's the other kind of burger? It's not veggie, but
Like a plant based, but like
it had that crumble like a plant based.
okay.
But
I know
it
what you're talking
tasted
about.
kinda, like, fishy, but it had, like, a meat flavor. It was just strange, it wasn't my thing, but I had it also deep fried and battered. That was fucking good. Dude, anything
Yeah,
you fucking deep fry anything and call it meat, and it's gonna be fucking
yeah,
good. Yeah, then
pretty
just dip that
much.
shit in, like, fucking ranch. Okay.
What's something that you've had deep fried that you didn't like?
I couldn't tell you, man. You know what's really
Yeah,
good deep
me
fried?
either.
Fucking calamari.
Oh yeah,
Oh, fuck yeah, dude.
for sure. Have you ever had like a crab boil?
Yeah, yeah, we have that place down here off the river. Um, Joe's Crab Shack. I know it's
But
not, like, super fancy.
have you actually ate it though?
Yeah,
Like the actual okay. No,
yeah.
the only reason why I asked because it's like one of my favorite. Like
Dude, we have one, like, 5 minutes from my house.
I know you have them. I've
Asian to
eaten one over
Cajun.
there. Yes,
Asian to Cajun.
I've eaten
2
there.
Cajun, not 2 TO2,
But I
Cajun.
know you, and you wouldn't go to one of these and eat that. That's what I'm
I've
saying.
been to Joe's Crab Shack, like, 14 times,
Oh, well, I didn't know that.
and
That's
Asian
why I
Cajun
asked.
twice.
Hence the question of
It's
me
just
asking you.
Asian to Cajun's expensive, and it's weird because it's
Oh,
not
it's
near water, so that what creeps me out, but
yep.
the Joe's Crab Shack's expensive because it's on the water, and you're like, "This isn't as good as Asian to Cajun," so you're, like, in a fucked up world, but yes, I do love crab boil, and I love andouille sausage.
The they have this. He always pops up for some reason on everyone's social media because they always talk about him. It's just this Asian dude in a boat in I believe in China or somewhere, but he's literally cooking in a boat, and he makes like his like version of it, but he only puts like he puts his sauces and he cooks like fresh lobster, crab, like actual squids though. Like he fucking puts the whole squid in there. Usually when we eat squid, we either get like the legs and we never get the
Tentacles.
head. Yeah, we either get those, but
That
not that.
motherfucker's got legs now?
Hey, you never know, bro. Shit, growing in San Francisco, you never know what the fuck's in there, dude.
All
um,
fucking methed out.
for, for real. But we always get when we get the head part, they always take out the insides first before they give it to you. But there, they fucking just eat the shit that's in the head, and it fucking looks good, bro.
It's cooked, like the inside of the head cooks, right?
Yeah, it cooks,
Yeah.
yes, but it looks good. The only thing is like
Right.
they eat the ink that's in there, which I'm pretty sure doesn't
Inside,
have
right?
any taste. Yeah, pretty sure it doesn't have like a taste or like a nasty taste because I've had ink.
Is it liquid still when they cook it, or is it hardened up kinda like a
No,
liver or a
no,
heart?
it's still liquid.
Oh, wow, okay.
It doesn't like gel what's it called?
Gelatinous or
Yeah, there you go. It
it
doesn't do
doesn't
that.
gelify.
Kind of like how blood would, like if you
Yeah,
like blood
coagulate.
cells, yeah, coagulate. There you go. It doesn't do that. It's
Okay.
actual. It kind of like boils, I guess,
Like
if
when
you
you
could.
hard boil an egg or no?
Yep.
Like it
No. Well,
just
yes. So the ink part doesn't. You
okay,
get the full effect of the ink
so
if you
like a sunny
boil it.
side up.
Yes, pretty
Okay.
much.
Yeah, we on here.
But
We know
but
squid.
but you never get the inside of the octopus like in the States. I've never gotten it.
Hmm,
Like they either take it out or they just take the whole head off, if you've
yeah,
noticed. But
that's
they eat that
interesting.
shit and it looks fucking good, dude. It
I
looks
try it.
so good.
Especially if he's
Um,
making it, you know he has some fucking old school recipe or some shit.
oh yeah.
Motherfucker out here, salt, pepper.
Dude, no,
Here you
dude,
go.
he puts like a soy sauce, a dark soy sauce, like a vinegar, um, like chili sauce, and then he boils that with water, like, and then he throws water in it, and he puts all the fucking shellfish and the squid, he puts everything in it and just lets it boil, and then after it's done boiling in all that sauce,
Mhm.
dude, it looks so fucking good, bro.
You know what's crazy? Speaking
So
of,
good.
social media and your story about squid, how is it every time you watch a video and these motherfuckers on a fishing boat, they go crabbing or they go shrimping, and they pull out these big ass like, I'm talking like football field nets full of shrimp, they dump them out, hundreds of millions of shrimps. You don't see anything else in there. Like, you don't see crabs, you don't see fucking fish, maybe like 1 or 2, you don't see fucking sharks or every once in a while. How is it that they only catch just those shrimp and it's a fucking big ass ocean?
Well, it depends because I've watched videos of people going out for halibut, and they go out and when they fish, they're literally only catching halibut,
Yeah.
even though it's a huge lake
I
or a
mean, you
huge
obviously
body of
bait and shit,
ocean.
but you have a fucking net and you're dragging it and you
Uh,
don't catch anything but shrimp?
that's what I'm saying. Well, most of the time they'll have at least one or two fish in there that
1
wasn't the
or
shrimp.
2
Yeah, yeah,
tone.
yeah. But I'm saying that's what they are there specifically because there's shrimp there. Like they know shrimp is going to be there.
I know, but it's weird. It's a
No,
little weird,
I agree. I agree. Especially if you
especially
go
with
to
the
like
crabs.
if you go to like India or like other countries and they do that and they literally throw out a net and fucking have different shit that's in that net.
Everything. Yeah.
Yeah.
It threw me off 'cause I saw one the other day and it was a lit I watched it like 4 times, like, there's nothing else in there but fucking shrimp,
Yeah.
and there was a million shrimp. What the fuck? This guy's like, "Hey, look at this load." I'm like, "Alright, dude, well,
Hey,
fuck."
what's one thing you would not eat or like you won't eat again?
That's tough. I don't like things because of textures. But it's not to the point where I won't try them again or eat them again, so I'm not super picky, but I won't eat them if I don't want to, if that makes sense. But something I
That is the most vague fucking answer I've ever
no,
gotten.
I'm gonna give you an answer, but I'm just telling you how I feel about things. Because
No,
I don't like lima beans, I don't like fucking peas, I don't like the
yeah,
texture of them. But I
yeah.
don't mind the flavor of them. But I'm not gonna eat them because I don't like the texture, you know what I
Okay.
mean?
Well,
So I'm not gonna cut them
that
off
is
my list.
way more clear. That is way
If
more
I go
clear.
to someone's house, they're like, "Oh, here, I got fucking frozen veggies," because you know every fucking frozen veggie bag has frozen peas in it. I'm not
Peas
gonna
in it,
pick out the
yeah.
peas. I'm not an asshole. I'll
But
eat the
you
peas.
can't for some I hate this, and I tell my dad this all the time when he cooks peas or when he cooked peas because we rarely have peas anymore. Is you have to have it with either rice or mashed potatoes. You can't have pea no, mostly just mashed potatoes. You can't eat peas by themselves. That's just fucking
I
gross.
love corn and mashed potatoes. I love corn
Yeah.
in my mashed potatoes.
Yes, exactly. You
So
got to mix that shit up.
oh, yeah, so good.
Yes.
Um,
But
dude,
peas you
honestly,
can't.
I don't really think there's anything that I can sit here and say that I will never eat again. I don't really dislike many things to the point where I'm like, "Fuck that shit."
See, I'm different. I can't stand like canned shit like anchovies and Like I can eat canned
I
like
mean, I would probably want to eat anchovies straight out of the can. Like if it was on like a pizza and cooked, I would eat it. But I'm not like a fuck. I don't go on my way to eat anchovies.
but I'm saying like
Pig
shit
feet,
like canned meat. I can never
weird though.
I can't eat. The only thing I will eat is spam, even
Vienna
though it's
sausages.
no, dude, I can't eat
Fucking
those either.
dude, I love those motherfuckers. Dude,
Dude, they're soft. It's
my aunt
weird.
my aunt would get them for me from what's that place called? It used to McFrugal's. Remember that or whatever it's called now.
McFrugal,
There's a place called McFrugal's. They changed the name to Big Lots. Big Lots.
I've never heard of McFrugal's.
Yeah, it's called McFrugal's. Anyways, my aunt would take us all the time. We would go down there. It would be like a family trip. It's fucking stupid. Anyways, we would go and we
Are
eat.
you Vienna sausages?
Oh, dude, yeah, the can, crack them open, pour out the juice, and then we take ketchup and just squirt ketchup on the top. Fucking fork that shit. Oh, fucking sodium overload, dog.
Oh god, dude, that sounds
I fucking love
disgusting,
it.
dude.
No, dude, that's good. It's fucking good. So yeah, there's not not a lot I wouldn't eat or try.
Yeah, bro.
Uh,
The only thing, dude, is spam. If I'm eating anything, and it has to
I
be
don't like
like
spam that much though.
fried.
I'll
It's
eat it. It's just not it's fucking weird to me.
but you eat fucking Vienna sausage, cold Vienna sausages.
Yeah. I don't think I've ever tried them. It might be fucking good. I don't touch that shit now, dude, just because I'm not trying to
When was
fucking
the last time you had spam though?
probably like 3 or 4 years ago.
Yeah, you have to eat it with like eggs and like rice
Yeah, that's what we
and
did. It was like an actual like one of those like Hawaiian. I can't remember what it was. Some kind of
Hawaiian
Hawaiian
barbecue.
thing. So I don't
Do
know.
you like musubis? Have you ever had a musubi?
What is that?
It's like rice with spam. Most people put spam, but you can put whatever in the middle. And then there's like this like teriyaki sauce that's in the middle, and you wrap it in seaweed.
That sounds good. I mean, it sounds like
Dude,
sushi.
it's fire, dude.
I love sushi.
It's not sushi. It's like a Hawaiian well, it's like a Hawaiian version of sushi, I
Yeah.
guess.
And even with that shit, like I'll try random shit I never tried. I'm always worried about being allergic to something. That's my whole thing. Like if I
That's
haven't had something
tough,
before,
bro. That's tough. That's a hard way to live, bro.
yeah.
Honestly.
Well, I had that scare with the fucking that green shit. What is it? The shit you put on pizza, pesto. I've been eating
Mhm.
pesto for years, dude. And all of a sudden, I had
But
fucking ate
what?
pesto.
Wait, hold on. Time out.
Yeah.
You said that green stuff that you put on pizza, and you expect me to get pesto out of that?
Yeah, people put pesto on pizza.
Yeah, but it's not. That's not. That's not like the main
Hey,
thing.
name 3 things you put pesto on, Tony.
Pasta.
Yep.
Pizza's not the.
Pizza. Yes.
No.
Okay,
No.
everyone, leave a comment down below if pesto goes on pizza.
No, I'm not saying it doesn't go on pizza.
It's
But
like
you
on
don't.
that list.
No, you don't refer pesto and be like, oh, that one green thing that you put on pizza, and you expect me to get pesto.
Dude, I always get pesto pizza on my pizza. It's pesto and red sauce mixed together. It's a fucking perfect blend.
And I'm sure it's fucking wonderful.
It's fire.
Not where I'm going with this. It doesn't
Anyways.
correlate. You don't correlate with you say
Okay.
pasta. Like the
Okay.
one thing you do is say pasta or sandwiches. You put
Ooh,
pesto on
spread.
sandwiches
Ooh.
way
Fire.
more than you do fucking pizza.
I
Am
don't
I
think so.
wrong?
I think you're wrong on that one.
You're tripping, bro.
Yeah. You know what's really good on a sandwich is fuck, I can't remember what it was. Not plum sauce. It's fig, like a fig jam. You ever have fig jam?
Yeah, but I'm not a fan.
I like those zest.
I hate, dude. Fig
Fig
Newtons
Newtons.
are the
Dude,
most overrated thing
it gives
ever
me
in
some
the
weird
world.
ass like fucking metallic shit going on.
Yeah,
Like
dude.
fucking nasty. I agree with you.
I
Maybe there
hate
you go.
the-
I won't eat fucking fig Newtons. That's on my list now.
Dude, like you eat, like being poor, people don't eat that shit, dude. That's how bad that shit is. I'll eat. I like jam. Like jam's cool, but like,
So do you like
fig
jelly
Newtons-
or jam?
honestly, please
tell you?
explain to me the difference.
Okay. So jelly is no pieces of like preservatives, no actual fruit chunks.
So no
Where-
like seeds or whatever, like strawberry jelly. There's no.
Correct.
Okay.
Correct. Yeah, and jam has the like preservatives or the pieces of it in there.
Oh, see, I didn't know it.
So what do you prefer?
Probably jelly.
Yeah. It's
Probably
I like
toast.
jam better. Growing up I like jelly better. I love grape jelly. So if you can give me grape jelly all day, but
See, that's the thing though. I don't eat jelly like that though. To like, uh, I'm not really too confident in that jelly answer. Like, I don't eat it. I don't eat jelly or jam enough to kind of like give you
it
a.
matters though, or there's a difference. That's kind of the thing. That's what I
I
was gonna say.
agree.
Like, if I get grape jelly, I only like grape jelly. I don't like grape jam because I don't want chunks of grape in my jam. But I like strawberry jam versus strawberry jelly because I like the chunks of the strawberry. It depends on what I'm eating on. If I'm having toast, I want the fucking jam because I want the chunks of it on my toast.
Totally not really off subject because it goes
It's
with
Fat Thoughts
food.
podcast.
Yeah, but did you know that the iron when you cook like on an iron pan, you're
Skillet.
getting you're actually getting iron from that.
Yeah, and our
Like in
bodies
your
don't get enough iron throughout the day. That's why you want to use a fucking skillet.
That's so like I never knew the iron that we're supposed to have like throughout the day or throughout the week is actual iron.
Yeah.
Like I had no fucking idea.
And just letting you know too, make sure you get certain pots and pans that don't have like shit that leaches in. So if you have like a non-stick and you scratch it and it opens up, you kind of want to just throw it away, dude, because you're gonna start leaching the fucking metal from the pots and like the rust into your food.
Mm.
So I get porcelain, like porcelain glass inside. That way it doesn't shatter or break and doesn't scratch very easily. And if it does scratch, it's not gonna leach metal.
See, I
Or
didn't
just
fucking know
stainless
it.
steel. Yeah.
I didn't fucking know that. Hey, so I got a question for you.
Yeah.
This is kind of on the spot, so you could think of it as fast as you want. You don't really have to. Totally up to you, all right? But it's a very cool question because you might have to think about it though. All right.
All right.
If you could be stuck in a movie
Mm.
the rest of your life, what movie would it be in?
Dude, it's my favorite movie of all time, The Goonies. Come on.
So random. Why?
Because think of it this way: if I'm stuck in it, I would know where the treasure's at, so I'd just be rich all day, and I'd fucking live in the Goondocks with my boy Data, whatever he wants to be called. I'll be hanging out with fucking Josh Brolin, just fucking getting ripped, getting shredded. Mikey over there puffing up on his fucking shit. We be getting high on that. I mean, we be puffing on that all day. My homeboy Mouth, he gonna be out there just getting us into trouble. And then you got Chunk over there with all the pizza and he knows all of his ice cream. So we're good. And the Fratellis, come on, bro. We'll get them back in jail. We'll go and visit them every once in a while we're living up in these hills of Oregon. It's got Skull Rock out there. We got pirates. This is a perfect tale.
Dude, it's so random. That's so random, bro.
You
And
asked.
I seen someone answer this question and they said the Truman Show. It was so fucking weird. Like,
That's a dumb answer.
Isn't it?
Oh, I'm
It's so
just talking a
weird,
show
bro.
about a show that's in a show. You fucking idiot. Who was that?
I don't know.
Well, if whoever it is, fuck you. That's dumb. Mine's way better. I'm rich.
Would you ever want to be in like just to see what it looks like in like a medieval kind of times, like to live in those times, knowing what you know now?
I wouldn't do very well in those times. No, like I can get the thing is that people then the way power was different. Like I could say whatever I want to say, but I would just either get hung or thrown in jail because of one
Think
person
so,
wanting
huh?
that, and then everyone follows this one It's so weird how people just tend to do that. Follow this one person that no one likes, and they all talk shit about him, but they don't
Yeah, I
overthrow
know.
him. It's fucking weird to me. So no, I don't want to be in that time. I will just relive it this summer and coming up at the show downtown. You going, by the way, to the medieval
To
festival with me?
this weekend?
Not this fucking. Yeah, I'm just telling you now, bro. No, it's in
I was like,
it's in the summer. Like I think August.
yeah, I'm down, bro. That's where I'm trying to be.
You gotta dress up though.
You ain't gonna dress up.
Bitch, I'm dressing up.
Oh, I'll dress up, bro.
I'm skinning a pig.
Dude, I'm fucking drinking everything there. I'm getting sick.
Ooh, know what we
I'm gonna
need? Some fucking
mead.
yes. Oh, who's driving us home? Someone's driving us home. We're getting mead and we're getting. I'll share a giant turkey leg with you, homie.
Ugh, God.
Yep, we doing it. We doing it. So, keep an eye out for those pictures. We'll probably have a show before and after to tell you how that went.
Yeah, you're gonna see
Some
me
stuff.
fucking laid out next to a fucking a brothel.
in downtown Sacramento. What the fuck's that
Shit.
guy doing?
Fucking just
Uh,
passed out. That's
that's hella
funny.
funny. I want to go though. That's on my list. My sister wants to go, and Sarah wants to
I'm
go. So we'll roll.
I'm down, bro. I haven't been to one of those before, and I heard like, of course they have festivals and shit, but the one that I wanted to go to the festival more, but the one I also wanted to go to was those like um they have like those events in the middle, and you like eat food as you're sitting around as a spectator, and they come up to you.
Oh, dude, I was gonna take the kids to one of those. They have one in LA, but it's you're watching them joust,
Yes, yes,
and it's like a whole meal and a whole show. Yeah, dude. They have another one where you can go on a pirate ship and watch people like fucking fight, like pirates fight and shit. I am down. We should do that too.
dude, that'd be dope, dude.
Let's go. Fuck it.
Did you see well, I'll say Captain Jack Sparrow, but um Johnny Depp, did you see him as Captain Jack Sparrow on one of the rides at Disneyland?
Yeah, and
You see that
pirates.
video? Yeah.
Yeah, I guess he does it quite often.
That's so fucking cool, dude. I wish they did more like that. Like, and it's kind of mind-boggling to me that these big actors and actresses that are in these movies that also correlate with parks like
Mhm.
Universal, Disneyland. You don't see them there very often, like
Yeah,
to either sign shit or like
promote.
promote. Exactly, dude. And that's mental. Like, I think that's fucking crazy to me that they don't go promote at these parks where millions of people go a week, dude. Like,
Yeah.
it's crazy.
Yep, and it's the thing is that what's crazy is that Jack Sparrow thing happened years ago, and you
Hmm.
still brought it up, and that's how impactful that was. Even though it's I mean, he went on the ride as the animatronic, and he was fucking
Exactly.
like standing there. That I don't know, that's fucking cool, man. And I would love that. If I was me on that boat and I saw that, I'd remember that for the rest of my life,
Hmm. I would
and that
tell
makes me want to
everyone
watch.
about it.
Exactly, go watch the movies. So I feel you. But yeah, besides that, so the zoo was cool. Probably one of the top zoos I've been to. I've been to quite a few zoos. Um, the Oregon Zoo is still my favorite zoo so far. That place was just gorgeous, man. They built it into the fucking like into the mountains. It was just fucking awesome. And then Disneyland. I'm gonna tell you guys, as much as I love Disney, and y'all know I love my Disney, um, I didn't feel the magic this time.
Really?
It didn't feel magical to me, and it sucked too. Cause like, right when I walk in, I'm like, "Okay, cool." I feel a little bit. I got a little like, "Oh, shit, I haven't been here in, like, 5 years." And I saw that my kids' faces, and they're happy. That was the best time of our lives. And then it, like, fizzled out because you have to fight through these fucking crowds of people on a weekday in the middle of fucking March, even though it's forecasted to rain. So it rained at, like started raining, like, at 2:30. We got fucking soaked. I was like, "Okay, cool. We'll stay a little bit longer. People are gonna start leaving." Wrong. Motherfuckers are like cuddled up and shit in these fucking houses or in these shops. I'm like, dude, we can't even go anywhere. So I don't know,
That
but we
it
did
was
good.
that crowded, huh?
It was pretty crowded. We did good though. We got on pretty much everything. You know me, dude. I was like, we got this. So I got all the kids on the Fantasyland rides. We got on Space Mountain. Dude, I rode Space Mountain 3 times, which is not heard of in general. So somehow I made it on there. And then I rode on Galaxy's Edge twice, which was pretty
Did,
cool.
did you go to the
Or not Galaxy's Edge. What's it called? Rise of Resistance. I rode that
okay,
twice.
cool. That's what I was
We should
gonna
talk about that. Um, I liked it. Would I wait 120 minutes for it? No. I'm also not a Star Wars fan, so I can't say that's probably why. As a theme park enthusiast and a person that is very into um, just being transported into another place and being in another world and understanding that, it was top notch. The size and scale of that place was fucking ridiculous. Those AT-ATs or whatever you call them, AT-ATs, whatever the fuck y'all Star Wars nerds call them, those motherfuckers were huge. Like,
Yes.
I remember going in that room and I'm like, "What the f" like,
Yeah,
those
exactly.
motherfuckers are big. And then every time they would shoot something, shit would break off and the sparks and like fucking genius. The, um, the cars, the trackless ride vehicles, badass.
Hmm.
The onboard when you get so you go through the place, they walk you through it, then you go outside and you see a ship, then they board you onto a ship, and then that fucking ship moves to take you to transport you. That was fucking cool. That was a show within itself. And then you
Exactly.
get in, and then you go into the fucking stormtrooper room. Like, what the fuck was the point of that room? By the way,
Which
that
one?
was that stormtrooper room was like $1 billion room just for you to walk through because they rush you through it. And I wish that they would. I wish that they brought you
I
into
don't know
there
if
and
it's
talked
about a
to you,
$1 billion room. It, dude.
dude.
You know, it's you know what it is, dude. It has to be kind of. It looks like it's mirrored. Like the last couple rows are mirrored. It doesn't look like there's
I
like
don't
a
know,
hundred
dude.
out there.
It's fucking crazy. So you know how they get you out. Oh, we're gonna take you here and here and here. Like they should. All right, guys, go here now, and then have you stand on your colors there. We're gonna send you guys one by one, and then
So
send
you can
you.
look at it more.
Yeah, and then send you into the pod in rows, and then those people take you. I think that would be a better setup for it because you're missing out on that whole thing. And I mean, I wanted to stop and take pictures. That's how amazing that room was. That was probably the coolest thing. But yeah, no, I got off feeling great. It was good. It was long, which was nice. It wasn't super short. Everything was working. I went on it twice. I got both rows or both rooms. So I got in the down. You can go through it, and then I got the other one where you go up. So yeah, it was pretty cool. Would I do it again? Yes. Would I say it's the best ride in Disneyland? Not even close.
Not the best ride, no. It's not, but
But innovative? Fuck yeah.
it's one for one. It's one of the best rides. It's not the best ride.
Yeah.
The queue from when you enter to like leave or when you sit down, it has to be the best queue like in the
It's a show
park.
the whole time. Yeah.
Exactly. And it's so nostalgia that like nostalgic that it gives you that effect like you're kind of in it, but you're right. The only part that kind of sucked is that how you're only passing by where the stormtroopers are and you don't really get to see like the whole thing. That part I
And
can agree with.
the worst the one thing that if I was to change one thing or the worst part about that ride was the last Kylo Ren animatronic. So fucking stupid.
I don't
Wait,
remember.
what's up, guys? Oh,
Yeah.
he fucking falls backwards like fucking flailing like a
See,
fucking idiot.
the thing about that though is that once they're done with all these movies, if they make these movies, apparently it's still going to be like 5 years before another movie comes out.
Mhm.
If they do it, it won't be hard to change the animatronics from like Darth Vader to or
Oh,
from Kylo Ren to
that
Darth
ride had
Vader.
nothing to do with anything.
Yeah, there wasn't like a themed like
Mm.
you could do the same thing if you were in like if you were running from fucking Darth Vader or
Yeah.
whoever.
Yep.
But yeah.
And they yeah, literally just change them, which I think they should. I think that whole land needs a fucking just mesh. Just throw what give the people what they want. No one likes Kylo Ren. I don't know if
Uh,
people
well,
like Kylo Ren or not.
I wasn't a huge fan. He wasn't a bad character. He just wasn't one of my
Darth
favorites.
Vader.
And Darth Vader is just so iconic, I guess.
Who brings in more money?
Right now, probably Darth Vader still.
Yeah.
Yep.
So that's what I'm saying. You got to go where the money's at. And there was a lot of opportunities that I saw that Disney missed while I was there. Remember when we went to Innovations and we got to take the pictures with Darth Vader?
Mhm.
And then you can walk around after and you can see all the had like the Tony Stark Expo thing. You see all the suits. They had what was his name? The original suit from what's the guy that with the circles? Doctor Strange. They had his outfit in there at one time. So we went up and it was raining. I told my wife, let's just go into Innovations. That way we can kind of get out of the rain and just look around and let the kids see some Star Wars and stuff. And we walk up to the door and he's like, are you a DVC member? And I'm like, no. Well, this is for DVC members only.
Really?
Yep. And I'm like, okay. And then he's like, well, are you a Disney Visa holder? And I said, yes. Okay, well, you can go and see Darth Vader if you like. And I was like, so I can see Darth Vader, but I can't go into that big building with all the stuff in it? Yes, correct. Cool. Okay, I'll go see Darth Vader. So I go in there. There's no one here, by the way, in this line. There's no line. I walk in. Darth Vader is like, yo, give me that ass. And I'm like, all right, I guess so. And then we take a picture. And then, they gave us a complimentary picture thing. And then we leave. And I'm like, what the fuck? I said, told my wife, they literally are having issues with capacity right now. You have Tiana's Bayou Adventure, which is Splash Mountain, down. until summer. They have Haunted Mansion was down for a refurb for a couple months. So those are your two biggest rides on that one side of the park alone. So you have no one on that side of the park right now because you only have fucking Winnie the Pooh, which it's fucking Winnie the Pooh, which had like a 60-minute wait at one point. That's how
Crazy.
fucking crazy. Um, so I told my wife, so you're gonna keep this place that should be open to everybody, and you're secluding it to just DVC members, which there's how many DVC members in the fucking world or in the park right now? You're not you're limiting yourself, and it's fucking stupid. Don't keep shit away from people. I paid fucking hundreds of dollars to come in this park just because I'm not a DVC member. I can't go into this one section that should be free
Yeah.
just because I want to look at a fucking Iron Man suit. Fuck you. So that was the one thing, and that would have helped eat up crowds. That would have helped keep the spread of everything, and it just was stupid. And that building literally is just sitting there in the back, and there's nothing to do in Tomorrowland after that because Astro Orbiters is even down. So you have 3 rides in there. You got Star Tours, you have Space Mountain, and you have the Green Army Men place, or not Green Army Men. What's his name? Buzz Lightyear, the Star Command ride.
So the only good ride there was Space Mountain.
Space Mountain, yeah.
Yeah.
Oh, and you have Autopia with the cars.
Yeah.
I went on that with my kid because he loves it, but after that, it's like no.
All right, bro. So we've known each other our whole lives. Like our parents grew up together.
Pretty much, yeah.
What's the weirdest? Like, what's the weirdest? How can I say this? Like the weirdest thing you believed in when you were a kid. Like you think back, like, why the fuck did I think that? Like, what's the weirdest thing you thought was real as a kid? And not like, the ho 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 guy. I don't want to say just in case
all the kids are watching.
Yeah. Something that you believed in that you're like, dude, I'm fucking such an idiot. I could start first.
You know what I thought? So this is a stupid one. I remember telling my mom that. Remember when scooters were like a big craze?
Oh yeah.
And everyone has scooters. I didn't get a fucking scooter for some reason. I don't know. We're poor. But there was these marks on the street. Like they'd be swirling up the street. And I told my mom, oh yeah, those are from the scooters. Yeah, I remember telling that. And then now as an adult, it was the fucking from the truck. Like the garbage truck pickups.
Yeah.
Slam the thing on the ground and it would scoop up the thing. It would scratch the ground where I lived. So there was scratches from them picking up the fucking waste baskets or the waste.
That's fucking hilarious.
Yeah. So I think that's my one where I look like a fucking idiot. And I don't think I ever told my mom that, but yeah. And my mom had to say, like, why did my mom tell me I'm a fucking idiot? That's not what it's from.
Oh man, that's funny. I got 2 things. So first one is I always thought that turning the light on in the car while you're driving.
You told me this one before.
Yeah,
that's illegal.
Yeah, I always thought it was illegal, dude. Like for the longest time. I think that's like the biggest one. But this one was kind of fucking crazy because I thought I was in one of those like Twilight Zones where I was the only one who saw this, right? So I was watching, remember Jerry Springer?
Yeah.
Remember when they would do like the Cancun ones where like they're outside and they're doing like the party ones or whatever.
Yeah.
I remember watching it with my brother, right? I was watching it. I might have been someone else, but I remember I was watching it. And these people who had sunglasses on, like real cool at the time, like they just looked cool. They were on Jerry Springer and they were doing like stupid shit. And I remember watching this episode and my dad was like, "Hey, you guys want to go grab something to eat?" So we go to McDonald's, right? We order our food and then we sit down. And I look to my left and I'm like, that's them, the people from fucking Jerry Springer, because they had sunglasses on and kind of like the Hawaiian shirts, like talk about. And I'm like, Jaime, look, it's the people from Jerry Springer. And he goes, what the fuck are you talking about? I'm like, dude, believe me, this is them. Like, this is for sure them, dude. Like, they were in Jerry Springer, dude. We just left. How the fuck? I was like, how the fuck did they get here so fast? Dude, I was so confident in this.
How old were you?
I had to have been like fucking 6.
Why you fucking watching Jerry Springer at 6?
Hey, that's the kind of childhood I had, bro. Watching Jerry Springer at 6.
Now you know. That's why no one's ever gonna break up with you. That's why you don't have multiple baby mamas. You did it right. Heritage. That's finest right there.
Yep.
You believe
But dude,
everyone's a Men in Black
I
though.
I was so certain it was them, bro. And the one thing that I was like, okay, that's them, is I looked at him and I smiled and I waved, and then there he went like this, like he winked. Like he was an older guy. Like I knew, you know what I'm talking about?
You would
I
because he's
was like,
about to fucking snatch you up, dog.
yeah,
He's like,
probably.
that was easy. Thanks. I didn't have to
Oh,
invite you to my
shit.
van.
Dude, oh, I was so fucking set on it,
You just
dude.
go. He goes like, candy.
Yeah, yeah, exactly. Come here, little one. And he's just winked at me. I
That's
thought I
fucking
was,
funny.
dude. I thought I was on one, dude.
Yeah, sounds like it. Yeah, no, I don't think no. that tops every.
Yeah, for
That's
sure.
pretty good, man. That's pretty good. Before we head out, I got one more question for you.
What's up?
Do you ever think that we'll see this is going back kind of like the Disney thing real quick. Do you ever think that we'll see any other like Fox acquisitions into the parks? Like I know Avatar is in there. Um and you know the like do you see anything that they got from Fox that could just be that big?
Um, I don't. I
Like
think they
Family
will.
Guy, you know, like Family Guy, Simpsons.
Yeah, they. I mean, they have to at this point, bro. Like, why purchase Fox if you're not going to do anything with it? Like, especially with the park wise, like you have so much shit you could put in the park. But that's the thing, though. Like, I'm not too entwined with it, like you guys, like you, OG, and George, and everyone.
Mhm.
But just logically thinking about it, there's so much things that Fox had that was huge, like absolutely massive, like IPs
Yeah,
that are 10 times bigger than what they have in the park now.
that's true.
And
Yeah.
like they can for sure integrate those into the park, but it's like, what else? Like, what plan did you have with Fox? Like when purchasing Fox, if you're not going to put something in the park.
And that's the thing. I know they needed like Fantastic Four and they needed you know, the X-Men, but they have Ice Age. That Ice Age was pretty fucking huge.
Hmm.
What else do they have? They had X-Men, Alien, like the movie
Yep.
Alien. That's a huge, you know, Ridley Scott, Die Hard franchise, which you know, they're not gonna
Dude,
fucking Die
Planet of
Hard.
the Apes. Like you could do
Planet of
so
the
much with
Apes.
Planet of the Apes, bro.
They got fucking Home Alone.
Facts, facts, bro.
But you know, and not only that too, they gained a lot of adult content too. So I mean, I'm not saying that we need an adult park, but why not make a third gate at Disneyland and give us an adult park? Give us Alien, give us Planet of the Apes, give us The Exorcist, like shit like that, you know? That'd be fucking cool.
Dude,
28
Exorcist.
days later.
Yeah, that too. Dude, Exorcist would be perfect. Would be way better than a haunted mansion during Halloween.
God, that'd be fucking sketchy.
Dude, it'd be so sick, no?
Like, yeah, that'd be so
Like a
cool.
walkthrough?
But
Come
see, I
on,
mean, you
man.
couldn't get away with that. That's the thing. Like that, you start crossing that border of like adult and children. But that's why you need its own theme park. And I think that the new park that not Warner Brothers, Universal's coming up with, the Epic Universe, they're going to put the monsters in there and they're blending it with Harry Potter, blending it with Dragon, How to Train Your Dragon. We'll see how that goes because we might be able to get villains on our side.
And they don't have enough villains inside the parks for damn sure.
Nope. And villains sell. You got your villains
Big
and you got
time.
your fucking princesses. That's what sells.
Mm-hmm. I
But
agree.
but once again, Disney doesn't know how to fuck a market because they try to be too hip. We'll use that word, too hip.
Yep.
But hip doesn't make you money. We all know that.
Unfortunately, it doesn't. So it
Mhm.
sucks.
Gets your movies like Snow White canceled.
Dude, I can't believe that shit's still.
I can. She's a fucking idiot, and that's just being a human, like being a dumb human.
And the girl from who was supposed to have the Star Wars producing Star Wars or directing Star Wars, she fucking fucked up too.
Really?
You didn't hear about that?
No.
Allegedly, she was or I don't even say allegedly because it's not like a bad thing, but she was a feminist.
Okay.
The person who they hired to do the new Star Wars, she was a feminist. I forgot her name. She did like movies on women in India, if I'm not mistaken.
Mhm.
and she anyway, she was a feminist, and she did an interview pretty much saying that um she likes to make men uncomfortable, and like that.
Oh, yeah, you told me about this.
Yeah, and which is fine, to each his own, but I don't think you should put that into a movie that's
No, it's your not only that, it's work. I
exactly.
can't just go talking about fucking booty holes and clapping cheeks at work. That's
Exactly,
there's
huh?
common sense between things. Then don't get shot and they think they're, "Oh my god, I got fired because I'm a feminist." No, you got fired because you're talking about shit that shouldn't be that's not you shouldn't say at work.
Yeah.
It doesn't matter. Even and that's the other side of it. Baseball, football, sports balls. You do something stupid, you don't get to fucking play. You are still representing these teams and you are at work and you have a contract.
Yeah.
That's on you. So if you wanna get all pissy and have a fit, read your contract, dude. Don't be a fucking idiot. I would love to say shit
But
haul ass
the
at
only
work
thing that just confused me in general is it had nothing to do with what the movies represented.
because
Like,
people think that they these people have agendas for no fucking reason except there's no reason for it. And that's why this podcast exists because there's no fucking point of any of this. If you have an ist in any of your shit that you fucking are about, don't fucking come here with it because I don't give a fuck. Be yourself.
oh,
I
an
don't like a
ist. I was like,
yes, yeah. I don't like a lot of shit.
yeah.
I don't like a lot of shit. Am I gonna do I tell my wife to go make me a grilled cheese sandwich? Yes. Know why? Not because I want my wife to do it because she's a woman, because she makes a better fucking grilled cheese sandwich than me. There's a difference. I don't make a good grilled cheese sandwich. She does. I'm gonna ask her to make one. There's things that she asks me to do, and I will
I was
do
just
it
about to
because
say
I do it
she
better
definitely asked you
to
to
do things, and I'm
yeah.
okay doing it, not because I'm a fucking man or whatever. It's because I enjoy doing those things for my wife. That's the difference, and people keep forgetting that people should enjoy doing things for others and not think that everyone's owed something. You're not owed shit. You're a human being just like everybody else in this room. You earn everything. Go
Yeah.
earn your way. And if someone wants to be nice to you, they're being nice to you because they already earned what they decided to give to you. So you can fuck off. And that's why she's not in that movie.
Well, I mean, I don't know if that's why she got fired.
Oh, that's why we're calling it.
Okay.
Yeah.
Like logically just thinking about it, it's like, and it's not, this isn't like something that is
No, be whoever you want. That's what I'm saying. Be whoever you want. I just
exactly.
don't need to hear it anymore. I'm getting over. I'm
But there's
over
a
all.
certain it doesn't belong in this conversation of this movie.
No.
And not just that, like if it is what it is, men dominate the viewership of Star Wars. Like most men or most people that I've
There's
talked to,
statistics.
yeah,
That's why
yeah.
statistics and analytics and all that exist.
And I'm sure women like Star Wars. That's not what I'm saying,
And I
but it
hope women
most
like Star Wars because
yeah.
guess what? The more people that like Star Wars, the more money that goes to it, the more better movies you'll get, and the
And
more franchise pieces you'll get.
yep. And one of the best characters in that movie was Princess Leia.
Yeah,
Like she
iconic.
played iconic fucking part. And it seemed like the way she was wording it that it wasn't good enough for women. That's the way I heard it.
She kicked ass and she was a
I
main
agree.
character.
I
There's a
agree.
lot of and there's the thing is the best female roles are the ones that are the women that are not trying to be a female role. You know what I mean? They're not the ones that are trying to be the star of the show. They're the ones like the Princess Leia's, what's her name? Sigourney Weaver from Aliens. Like those are strong female roles without them trying to be over the top female. Like I don't know. I love
No,
that.
like not over the top female, but over the top actors and
Yeah.
actresses.
Yeah,
Yes.
they're not pulling a fucking, what's that fucking dumbass name that does all his own stunts? Short motherfucker.
Jackie Chan.
No, we love Jackie. Come on, man.
I don't,
No
you saying we don't love this person you're talking about?
yeah, fucking
Oh,
Tom Cruise.
I love Tom Cruise, dude.
Oh, then you're feminist then. No, man, you be everyone out there, be who you wanna be. Just leave that shit at the doorstep if you're coming around me, man, because I don't care.
But no,
Be human.
it's the agenda part of it.
Yeah,
It's
don't
like
have an agenda. It's not gonna
I
help you.
don't. The only agenda you should have is making a good movie or doing your
For
do,
the people, the fans.
yeah. And but even like okay, time out real quick. If you're making a movie about feminism, do it. Like if that's the agenda you're willing to push, go ahead. But if it's an IP or a movie that we've seen over over the
Decades.
years,
Yeah.
yeah, and we already know what the movie's about, like logically or not logically, but storyline wise, we know what the story entails. feminism isn't one of those stories.
And that's the same thing now with the Snow White. They took the dwarves out, and they were making, all random people of different, heights and races.
Hmm.
They made Snow White Latin, they made the mom Latin, and there was no prince in it. That's not Snow White anymore.
No, yeah,
There's no
the
moral to that story. What am
storyline
I
is
watching?
gone.
And now it's gonna be a Latina woman going to the woods, breaking into a dude's house, multiple dudes' house, and then taking over their house and cleaning it. That doesn't sound very that sounds worse. Like, what do
Sounds
you want me to do?
weird.
And then she just sits there and waits for them to go mining and bring back all the gold and, jewels to her. Sounds kinda opposite to what they wanna
Yep.
get done. But hey, who am I? I'm just a guy that's not gonna watch that video or that movie because
Yeah.
guess what? She shot herself in the foot, shoulda kept her mouth shut, and, just did her job, worked. And when I say do your job, I mean do what you're supposed to be paid to do. You're
Do
not
what you're gonna pay to do. Yeah.
people pay you millions of dollars for you not to talk back and to do whatever you wanna do. That's not how it works. You're getting hired to act because you're a good actress or a good actor. They see that you're in that role. I'm the director, I write the script. This is what you get. You read it, do your part, I do my part, I give you
Sometimes,
money.
sometimes if you're
If
the
it
director,
depends on
they
who
do.
you are. She is not someone that gets to tell you how to change your script. She's
No.
not Tom Cruise. Tom Cruise says, "Hey, I'm gonna jump off that fucking building with my dick and use it as a helicopter." Tom Cruise is gonna jump off the building and use his dick as a helicopter. There's a difference, and no one's gonna tell Tom Cruise not to do it.
Mhm.
It's Tom Cruise. She's not Tom Cruise.
Agreed.
Yeah. So,
Just
anyways, that was a hot
love.
take. We might cut this out. I'm just saying
I
'cause this
know.
got real, but I'm okay with it.
I'm down to keep this in.
I
I
didn't
don't
say
give
anything bad,
a
did I?
fuck.
And if
No.
I did, leave a comment down below, and I'll tell you to fuck
Yeah.
off. 'Cause I don't care.
Uh, guys, we're gonna wrap it up there. For everyone listening that's made it this far, um, we are at 128 subscribers right now. Our goal at the end of the year is to at least hit 2 or 300. We'll go with something that's more manageable. We'll go 200. But also we don't get enough comments in our videos. So leave a comment, please, and let us know how your day was. Let us know what you guys thought about the video. Tell us to fuck
Ask me
off.
questions.
Yeah, like we want to interact with you guys more. And
I'm on the
uh,
show. Ask him to be on the fucking show.
yeah, and we don't know if people actually watch this far. Like if you see this, put a fucking 2 in the chat. All right,
Oh, yeah,
just to
that's
let us know that you're watching the whole video. But honestly, guys, like we're having fun doing this. We're not. We want to interact with people. Like that's our main focus while we do these videos. Like we interact with each other all the time. We bring guests on, and we talk to chat. We want to do our live episodes. By the way, guys, we're doing a game show. Not game show, but game lives once or twice a month, hopefully, if our schedules work out perfectly. So we'd love to we'd love to have you guys on the game show as well. I think that'd be fun. Interact with the fans and chat. And yeah, but let us know in the comments what you guys thought about the video. Make sure you guys hit subscribe, share the video, comment.
like
So
it.
when you subscribe, hit the bell on the subscribe button. And yeah, we love you guys. We hope you guys have a great week ahead of you. We're gonna probably put this out on a Monday. But yeah, Canada, if you could tell the people where they can find you on social media.
Yep, you can find me the Candy Camper with an extra R at the end, so Candy Camper, on IG, and then you can find Candy Camper on everything else but Twitter because that shit's gonna get taken down in a couple months. And then, you can use my Rakuten link, MLUEHS3, and that can get you $30 to spend on whatever you like.
Guys, go ahead and follow the Candy Camper on his social medias. If you guys want to follow me, Tones_TV on all platforms. We're going to be doing a couple videos on Bad Thought Studios, so make sure you guys tune in. Bad Thought Studios on YouTube. I'll put that in the description below, the link. We're going to be having huge guests on pretty soon, so tune in for that. But hope you
Ooh,
guys have a great night.
ooh,
Love
it's
y'all.
gonna go down.